how much it would be for a liquid damage MacBook Retina Pro.
What's it doing? What's wrong with it?
So I just took it to the Genius Bar, and then there's corrosion near the display. So it was water damage, but they cleaned it. The red light is on, but Apple is charging around, I guess, like $830 for the whole repair. So I was wondering what your quote would be.
Well, it just depends on what it's doing. So when I say what is it doing, I mean, is it not turning on? Does it turn on but not have a screen? Does it turn on and run slow? Because the pricing is going to depend on what's going on.
I think what's happening is I hear the startup chime. If I shine the flashlight like through the display, I could see like the screen sort of, but then it kind of cuts off. So I think like that's what I just received.
Yeah. All right. So the range for that would be usually somewhere between 200 to 475, depending on how much is messed up in your machine. Usually somewhere in that range, 99% of the time.
Okay, that's actually really awesome. When do you think I can bring that in?
We're open 12 to 4 tomorrow, 12 to 8 on the weekday. And which Genius Bar are you at?
I'm at the one at 59.
Huh. Would it take you long to get here?
Would it take me long? I mean, 30 minutes probably.
Yeah, because I'm going to be here for at least the next half hour. So if you want, you can just stop by and knock on the door.
Really? That would be awesome.
Yeah, sure.
I need it relatively soon, but I mean, thank you so much.
The catch is that you may have it fixed on stream, so it will be live streamed to YouTube as it's repaired, since that's what we do after hours. The catch is you may be caught on live stream on YouTube, since we live stream after hours all the repair stuff.
Oh, that's okay.
All right, I'll see you soon.
Awesome.
All right, have a good. What was I doing up here? Oh, I was getting my water bottle. Let's get the water bottle. There's no such thing as time off if you invested in Agile Therapeutics. So, what comes up next is an A1278 MacBook that's not charging after somebody took a flathead screwdriver to it. Mute my customer privacy. Oh, for fuck's sake. Customer privacy. Okay, do you know his name? Do you know his name? Do you know his phone number? Do you know his occupation? Do you know his hair color? Do you know his race? Do you know his religion? Do you know his medical? Do you know anything about that person besides the fact that they have a broken MacBook and there's a good likelihood that they identify as male? I didn't think so. Jesus Christ, people. Customer privacy. What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh my God! Somebody has a broken MacBook and I know they exist! Call HIPAA! Call HIPAA! He's giving away people's information! Remove his license. Alright, let's see what's going on with little MacBook. First thing that I can see that was abused on little MacBook is its keyboard connector. Who is mean to you? Why did they do this to your little keyboard connector? This little keyboard connector did nothing wrong, and it didn't deserve this foul treatment. Let's look at what else is wrong with little MacBook. Now, the first thing we're going to do here, since they say it doesn't charge, do they mean doesn't turn on or actually doesn't charge? I'm going to unplug the sleep sensor and turn on my power supply and see if we get fan spin. And it appears that we don't get any fan spin, but we are drawing 0.1 amps. This is an 820-3115 board, and I'll get started by opening up the schematic for it. So the first thing we're going to do with little MacBook is go through little MacBook's power rails and see which power rail seems to be missing. So over here, the first power rail that we need in order to get a green light in the charger, which at the moment we lack, is PP3V42_G3 hot, that I can bring myself to on the board view by simply right-clicking it on the schematic, thanks to the wonder of Paul Daniels' board view software. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to measure on PP3V42 and see if PP3V42 is present, because if we're missing on PP3V42, then nothing else can come of it. So it looks like we're getting 128 millivolts on PP3V42. That's no good. And if I change the range, you'll see it's 0.1 volts. Pretty useless. I'm going to turn off the power supply and see if we have a short to grounds on PP3V42. And it appears that we do. We got a 1.3 ohm short to ground on PP3V42. So how do we get rid of our short, and how do we find out what is shorted on PP3V42? Well, that's a great question. What is it that's getting so warm here? Okay. So I'm going to guess that it's the ISL 62959. Everything says that it's what's before the ISL 6259, but I don't quite buy it. The fake news Union Repair thermal camera. I love the Union Repair thermal camera. They're a treasure. They're a jewel. I have much respect for the institution. I actually meant that I would use the Union Repair thermal camera. I meant to say would, not wouldn't. It's actually opposite day. My bad, bro. Is PP3V42 good to go? No, it's not. Alright, so that wasn't it. Our short circuit is something else in that area. But I don't know what's on PP3V42 to ground in that area. Okay. We're gonna... Are you gonna make me take the board out of the computer? You're gonna make me take the board out of the computer, aren't you? I'm not gonna forgive this board for that. This is the type of thing that I remember. And I will hold against you for a long time. Let's see. Who is here? What's that? I hear a phone ringing. Hello.
Hi, I'm here.
Hey.
I'm at the door.
Oh. Hey. Yeah, come on in. Have a seat. No worries. Alright. Okay, so what did Apple tell you? By the way, welcome to the internet.
Oh,
It's 400.
hello.
So what?
Apple told me that the replacement costs like $800.
800 bucks?
And then they were like, yeah, and it was like, oh, you might as well just buy like a brand new one.
Alright.
I was like, you can't just take it somewhere else.
Let's see what it looks like. Zoink. All right. This is a 820-4924 board and some corrosion on image circuit. This is one of the FETs, I believe, that's going to send 5 volts over to the LCD. U8300 is only going to send 5 volts to the LCD if pin 2 has EDP panel per ENRC. So let's see what that is, where that is, and where can we move. All right. Because remember, if the enable is bad, if the enable is high and it's not shooting out, we can blame the chip. If the enable is low, we can't really necessarily blame the chip. And the enable is low, so we can't blame the chip. So let's see what the other side of this board looks like. And also, let's see if it works with a different screen. The screen doesn't look too bad. The screen cable looks like it's intact. The board looks like it's a little fucked, though. But right, so let's see what the other side of this looks like. All right, let's look over the other side of the board here. The DisplayPort section looks fine. Here's a hint. We have there's a solder ball sticking out there. Hey, what are you doing? Okay, hint number 1. How much you want to bet that's going to be something for DisplayPort? Hopefully DisplayPort, not Thunderbolt. Because that's the only hint we have to go on right now. Okay, so where are you? Let's zoom out so I can see. There's the diagonal thingies, and then the thing next to the diagonal things, and then this thing. And you are? Oh, you're for the SSD. Okay. So you're needed, but you're unrelated to primary problem. We'll come back to you later. The main issue is just going to be this stuff around U8300. So let's see if that rail is shorted to ground. Yeah. No short. Alright, so let's see if this works with a known good screen. Nope. Are the caps shorted? The cap for PP3V on the screen output is not shorted. The MOSFET could be pulling the enable signal low. That's always a possibility, but that would be too easy. That's why I'm not checking that yet. I don't think I'd have such luck. It hasn't been just the MOSFET since 2012 retinas. But you never know. And yeah, okay, it looks like we have a screen. So now we have to figure out why we don't have a screen with the original one. See? Told you it wasn't never that easy. See? Okay. Also means that little solder ball by the SSD, by that SSD chip, doesn't mean the SSD is dead, which is good. Let's just knock that solder ball out of the way, since this should not be there. GTFO. All right, back to this. Why does original screen not get recognized? Are you excited for the LTT vid? No, because I know the ending. Okay, now we try it again with this, and just for the hell of it, let's stop turning it on with corrosion. Is the screen water damaged? Probably. We'll see in a few. So let's see what it does back with the original screen. Alright, with the original screen, it works. There is actually an image now, but it's just very dim. Okay, so we've made some progress. Now let's figure out why it's dim with the original screen. Now, there are two different voltages that are going to tell me something. If we see something if we see like 52 volts, it means that the backlight voltage is not making its way to the screen. If we see 0 volts, it means the screen is shorting that voltage to ground. So there's two different possibilities here. So let's see which one it is. 39 volts. Oh, well, that's bullshit. Oh, it works. Well, imagine that. It fixed itself.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, congratulations.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Well, that's boring. I have nothing to fix now. Alright. What the fuck? That took away all my fun. Look. Why did it boot like that, though? Is the sleep sensor corroded? Here, little sleep sensor. Okay, what's this shit? Maybe that has to do with it. What are these probe points for? That's not for the sleep sensor, though. Those probe points are going to be for something stupid that doesn't matter. Let's see. What does schematic say? PP3V42, who cares? Audio connector, who gives a shit? Audio. Ground. DM audio again, who gives a shit? Yeah, so all this crap that's corroded is for tip detection. Which has nothing to do with backlight. What I'm interested in is SMC lid. Because remember, if it thinks it's sleeping, it'll turn off the screen, but that is picture perfect. That's not picture perfect, but with my luck, if I replace it, it'll stop seeing the picture again. Learn my lesson on perfection. Alright. Can you log in and try it out before I close the bottom?
Yep.
Wait a second. It just turned itself off. That's interesting. That's no good. What is doing that? Wait a sec. Oh, duh. Jesus Christ. Okay. Because I could. So the charger light just turned colors, which means the SMC got reset. And. Huh, there's more. But wait. Damn, it's hiding everywhere. Look at that. So this is on the trackpad connector. Damn. There's shit coming out of every end of this. Alright, let's see. Ugh. Is this trackpad savable? Just remember, on a MacBook, the SMC can reset the trackpad. I mean, the trackpad can reset the SMC. What am I thinking? And of course, don't expect any conformal coating and underfill on it just because it's right by where water gets spilled. You'd be asking too much. Okay. Yawn. Take 3. Come on. Get in there. Okay. Don't you do anything funny now. Okay. Try logging in now. Okay, can you just see what it says when you click on the battery for me? Okay, so it says battery is charged. 100%. Did you charge this all the way before this happened? Or?
Yes.
Alright, so let's see something. Oh. Wow. Okay, that explains why it wasn't charged. Yeah. There you go. Alright, let me just close it up and you should be good to go.
Awesome. Thank you.
So it already worked. You just needed a Q-tip. Oh.
Charge me 800.
Paul's gonna kill me if I don't put this thing back in. Paul, if you're watching, here. I'm not giving it to the cat this time. Ugh. Paul always gets on my case for giving this to my cat. Here you go.
Thank you.
All set. Just make sure you pull the door when you leave instead of push it. Because if you push it, it'll smash the glass into the gate.
Will do.
And then you'll... Okay, where's the other one? Ah, here we go. Alright, so back to this piece of shit that PP3V42 was shorted on. 1.7 kiloohms. Are you fucking kidding me? Wow! My short burned it, my 3.42 volt short, which was there, showing around ISL 6259, was still there after I replaced ISL 6259, even though that seemed to be what was shorted, is now gone when I picked the board up. So I put the board over here to wait, to work on it. I put the board over here while I was working on the other dude's board. Right here. I put it down in this little thing that's labeled Lewis's Cube. And now, when I bring it back to the desk over here, the short is gone. What the f did that do that got rid of my short? Cube needs a raise. I agree. God was like, oh, you fixed that kid's board for free. Here, clear short. Well, yeah, but let's see if it works, though. Let's see if that's what actually matters here. Do we have 3.42 volts? Are you fucking kidding me? It fixed itself! It fixed itself! You've got to be kidding me! You're serious! Wow! This board did fix itself! That's karma! That's karma. This is hilarious. So, I'm trying to fix this board, and it has a short on PP3V42 that I cannot possibly locate. I spent time with the thermal camera. I replaced the chip that is by to the short that PP3V42 is on, and it's still shorted. I put the machine in here, in this slot labeled Lewis's Cube. I let it sit right here. A customer comes in with a problem with their machine that Apple said they wanted $830 for. I fix it. I don't charge that customer. And what does karma do? It takes away my short. Look at that. You can't make this stuff up. Look, I've been live streaming this entire thing. There's been no editing so far. Look at this. Look at this. Voltage. PP3V42. Look at that. Look at this. 3.42 volts. You're welcome, God. God damn. Okay. Maybe I'm going to reconsider my agnosticism. That's something. That's the power of karma. You do good things for people, and it comes back to you. I'm going to end the night on that note. Because I don't think I could do any better than what I did just now. I'm not going to let anything ruin this moment. This is pretty good stuff. I'm happy with myself. This is a very magical little stream. That actually gave me a smile. That's a smile that it's going to be hard to wipe off my face for a while. I bet I'm going to go outside. I'm going to walk straight outside. Ruby Lewis is going to see me and say, I watch your YouTube videos. And give me a big hug and go, I'm your biggest fan. I love board repair. I was only performing for Cirque du Soleil and Paramore because I couldn't get a job at your store. Now, who am I fucking kidding? I'm getting delusional. That's it for today, and as always, I hope you learned something. Make sure to subscribe and watch and fix stuff and spread good karma. And time to go.